You know what? Hold on. I will. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, All right. I'm just gonna. I've uploaded like as a PDF of the whole basically campaign, this whole packet thing. I've just added a few other things, and if it's all right, I'll just share my screen so that at least it's just easier to be. But you can also open up the PDF to just follow along. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, nope. I just want this one. This one. Oh, great. Okay. Uh, let me know if everyone is can see it, is sharing as it should.
Yes.
Yep, looks good.
Okay, cool. S- So, so the idea is that this is supposed to be like a mini campaign, hopefully 5 to 8, worst case 10 campaign sessions. Um, and it is using the Grim Hollow setting, which is basically a dark fantasy setting. And what that effectively means is world has gone to shit, and everyone, even if there are no like real heroes, and if there are, if they you are just going like, hey, I want to do the right thing and the good thing, you will get burned out and die very quickly in this world. Because this all kind of like stuff is happening. But that doesn't mean the world doesn't need heroes. It actually does. Every candle lit makes a difference to the people who are around it, who are like in that light. So just kind of couple of line thing is there is the world, this continent Etheris basically has this one area called Ostoia, and stuff happened, and something called like dark fall. Sunlight never really reaches the ground. There is never sunlight. There is ambient light, but never sunlight, so to say. So therefore, with that whole darkness coming out, vampires came and created their own kingdom, the Ostoian Empire. And over there, the westernmost city called Fallowheart, this is where we'll be just our campaign will be about, is the ruler of this, Viscount Langkirk Warlow. He rules over a district, and like Fallowheart is just like a say a capital of that district. And the the simple ask is go to the city of Alohart and kill the Viscount.
Simple.
That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Easy
Simple.
enough.
Right.
Easy. Easy peasy.
Yeah. So,
Not a
uh,
problem.
so, right, that is that. So just to give like a head start, we have all played like modules, and there are always some things going on where um as players and through your characters, your the campaigns that you have been part of, possibly or most probably, and at least that I've also run, are reactive campaigns, right, where something happens and your characters react to it, and therefore some shit happens, goblins attack, and therefore you go and deal with the goblins and they kill every all the goblins, whatever. But the way I want to open this campaign is that's the reason, like the idea is that hey, just kill the Viscount. It's supposed to be just a small sandbox, and your motivations, your what you as player characters want to do, and how you want to do, what factions, what people, NPCs you want to interact with, and how you deal with it, that will shape this campaign, this mini campaign. Now, having said it is kill Wallow, so that is a thing that your character has, like, okay, on a checklist, to do list. But you would also maybe, if you want to, it's not necessary to do the personal motivations, but if you want to, you could add your own personal motivations. That there's a list of it, and we can talk about something different also that ends up at least with Warlow. It may happen that the campaign ends without killing Warlow, but that would be all your choices. That is not me telling you, hey, go, that is what you have to do. That is how we start. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions for that?
No.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Not yet? Amazing. So that is where your whole, when we do character creation, choosing your patrons, choosing your personal motivations, uh, and background, maybe those things will come in. And those things will also help us define the milestones where we like, okay, this all has happened to these many characters, or your attempt to kill Warlow, you have accomplished at least step one, whatever we all decide that makes sense, step one is, and you basically will level up. So in my mind, you are already level three. Uh, 2 to 3 more levels should be enough to see it through, because the kind of like experience you need to level up will depend. We can like tweak around it, but it's not a campaign which will go to like level 10 or level 15. So like 3 to 6, 5 or 6. Um, all right, table of contents, great, excellent. All right, session zero run sheet. So I just made a list of like what things I want to talk about. Very first thing before anything, I'm gonna put this as first. Character death. It's not like I want to kill your characters. It's just dice.
Liar.
It's just
Lie.
It's the
dice.
dice.
If anybody wants to kill our characters, Mickey, it's you.
It's
It's you. 100%.
four, four of us were in your mission yesterday, and we almost died. So
We were there.
I
were
trust
there.
Mickey with my life.
You say that now.
But the reason is, to be honest, like I honestly don't want to kill your characters, but the world itself is dark, and what it means is that even if you interact with NPCs, even if you think you would want to, there is always a chance of betrayal, because there is a lot of selfishness just permeated in how the things are, right? So so character death, even I want to keep it there, but not with the, again, like not with the intention that, hey, you know what, first session, yeah, fucking CR12 is gonna come, you fight CR12 things.
Freaking,
Dice,
what was that? Episode
yeah.
4 of campaign 4, where it's just like, yo, we're gonna just
Yes.
Taconis.
Yeah. So that is not going to happen. But yes, there, I will run combat a little bit on a harder side, and this, the only thing I would say from Nat's perspective is that Nat, because everyone else has been in this West March campaign, right?
Mhm.
And the biggest thing is that when we have actual sessions in West March, they are equivalent to one shots. So you are at full health, full resources. You all go in. You know, your other friends maybe even help you get your HP up, aid, and all that stuff. And that's it. You go in. 4 hours later, you're all out, done. It's a one-shot thing. But in a campaign, a day
We're
gets
continuing.
extended. You might
Right.
have a few more things. So your resources, how you manage them, come more into play. So that's where the whole character death becomes more plausible, and how you approach things. So what basically, I would say just a word. How comfortable are we all with a character death and being like, yeah, okay, I am sad, my character died. You know what? I'll shed a tear. I'll be grieving about it, but fuck yes, I'm excited to like do the second one now.
I will
mean-
be sad, but Boon Boon Jr. is
Locked
unlocked,
and loaded.
locked and loaded.
Yeah.
My backup character is like basically a reskinned character from Naruto, so
Oh shit!
I'm ready to go.
Yes.
And all right, and I'll tell you right
Dude.
now, Mickey, if you can guess which character I reskinned for my backup character, I don't know, you'll win a prize. I'll mail you a gift card. I don't know. But so
I
I'm
mean,
here for it.
okay. I do need vote from everyone else. Like at least, if not vote, like at least what you want.
Yeah, I
How
mean,
comfortable.
this is a hardcore one. I'm happy to like character death is okay. I feel like it's skirted around in some of my, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But in my other campaigns, so I'm very happy for this to be a no holds barred.
Yeah,
me too.
I'm also good with character death, and also because I think also we're all too low level anyway to have any type of resurrection magic as well. So
That's right. Yeah.
And you said we're gonna get up to like level.
Yeah,
12?
5 or even 6, depending on like
Oh,
what
5 or 6.
milestones, how
Okay,
we. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm totally fine, especially with what it looks like you're doing here too. Of like we're all in it for something. Like this is the biggest heist, quote unquote, that our characters would ever be doing.
Yeah,
Makes
it
sense.
is. It is. Yeah, it is a pretty big thing. And again, that will depend on your personal motivations, yes, but also on like if patron. I'll come to the patrons, of course.
Yeah.
But okay. Lucy?
Yeah, no, I'm good with it. 100%.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, what other thing was that, yeah, there's no revival magic, like at least at this level for you guys. And just magic items wise, they will be there, but like acquiring things in this world where you will be will also be a little bit of hard. Right? So it there is, we'll come to it once we get to the city itself. Okay, great, amazing. Okay, so next is basically what I was like saying, this how serious do we want to be? Do we want to be a little bit more like adventurous, pulpy, Castlevania-ish style where you go guns blazing and have fun, and yes, of course, things can happen to you, but do you want it to be like more of a somber style and atmosphere and vibe as well?
I mean, Castlevania is one of my favorite animes of all time. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a touchstone for this one. There we go.
It's so good.
I've never been serious a day in my life.
This we know.
I know.
Not a single day.
Not a single day in my life. And
Yes.
I mean, you all know my playstyle. I will throw my character at anything. Usually because they can handle a hit or two. But I work in a field where I see a lot of trauma. So like
Mhm.
if we can keep it light, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If not, that's totally fine.
Okay.
We can keep it like intense, but not like hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're here to have fun, and we're feeling the fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, because I didn't want to do hardcore. I can't do hardcore.
No, hardcore. Only.
No. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. That means like it'll be like normal thing. There'll be just like
Yeah.
more dirty stuff. Yeah, great. And grimy things, but that's fine. I got it. So safety rules, yes. Instead of X and O, I just want one thing that I want to like emphasize in this, because it's a closed campaign, with just like 6 of us. Communication. If you have literally any issues, let me know. Talk to me in the session that we are running. If I am describing something or that doesn't feel right, that or makes you uncomfortable, immediately just say pause. Can we just pause for a minute? And then we just pause. You can let me know. DM. You can DM me, or if you're comfortable, just to saying that online also, that hey, can we just not skip this or not go into details? Absolutely. We'll just do it. And at any point in the campaign, if something goes a little bit more, again, makes you like a lot more comfortable, that you want to just, step away, 100%. Just be like, can we pause? I just want to take a break. We can take a break for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You want to just step away from the entire session also? Yes, all good. I just want to make sure that we uh, are practicing our own mental health, um, very highly. Like I think it's very important to just keep yourself safe. And this is like, even though we're playing D&D, it's definitely we want to have fun, and that is completely opposite of fun.
I like it.
So yeah, so just an open door policy at any time. When I'm running the games, if we have like the chat is with like obviously on like voice chat, and then there is voice channels also. I normally don't see it because I'll be running. I have my notes. I'm switching back and forth off. So just saying something would be the best. You don't have to say anything except like, hey, can we pause? I need a 5, or I need a 10. Can we take, or even like, hey, can we pause? Can we take a 5 or 10? Done.
Sounds good.
Yep.
For content warnings. Hold on, I did write them. Yeah. All right. There's a list over here that I thought, yeah, that's a general list. Dark fantasy, vampires. It kind of makes sense. If there is anything in this that you, because this is all part of just the world setting, but if there's something that you absolutely don't want, basically lines and whales, uh, let me know. And without saying it, like sexual assault, child endangerment, those things, torture, just are not acceptable. PvP is not acceptable unless we really talk about it, and we talk about it like openly, that hey, my character wants to do something, and the other player also is like, yeah, that makes sense, my character will be okay to do it, and we can then go about it. But in general, like PvP, no. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sick. All right, I'm running through it. General overview of the campaign. We'll come to it, kind of, and we'll share the map, and then I'll put like things into perspective, what's going on. Um, okay, so character creation. Oh, you know what? No multi-classing.
Oh darn.
No cheesing. Done. I'm not even hearing it.
No
Nope.
cheese.
No cheesing.
I feel like this
No.
is directed directly at me.
No. It's related to everyone. Like it's a very common thing. Like I've seen like a lot of I've done it also. As you play spellcaster, you want to just go at least one level in fighter or something, so that you get like light or medium armor. Makes sense, and go AC up. But for this, because we just be 2-3 levels, and I think 3 out of 5 are doing transformations. Yes, I think Lucy is not doing,
Oh, sorry,
and
I am.
you are okay. That's 4 out of. Wait,
I'm
no,
not doing
yeah,
any.
wait.
I'm not doing
See what?
any.
Nat is the only one that is not doing. One, two, yeah. Okay, great. 4 out of 5 transformations. Yeah. There's a lot going on those transformations. I read them. 2 boons, 1 flaws, or 1 boon, 1 flaw. Okay. Whew. All right. So with that completely fucking out of the way, kicked out of the door, multi-classing. So because this is a short mini campaign, and the kind of, it is the starting end goal is these two words. um there we go. Yeah, so well, you already know what classes that you want to play and subclasses you want to play, and if someone wants a pistol, we already know who wants it. um so the way I'm seeing character creation is, who is sending a team of, let's be honest, 80% half monsters, except Nat's character, who is like being like, hey, you guys, you know what? This is a suicide squad. Let's send them in. And so that will be your patron. We'll start with kind of like patron. And then we'll go into personal motivations. And I think there was a couple of questions if like people can have same personal motivations. 100%. Yes. You can choose not to have personal motivation and just be like, hey, this is my patron. They have given me a job to do. I'm going to do it. Simple. Keeping it simple. Great. Factions are there. You don't have to be with them. And then because of 80% of our team is what it is, some factions might not even be suitable for you. And then is basically, I think, D&D Beyond, enable homebrew, core rules and Grim Hollow only. Advancement, this thing, hit point, we know we're doing manual. And again, this is homebrew thing on hit point. I'm taking for something I listened to, where both you as a player and I as DM will roll the dice and you take the higher one. Except if it's a same number, we re-roll. So if we both roll the max that you can get, we still re-roll.
Ooh.
No. Okay.
If you don't want it, it's still a homebrew rule. We can skip it. We can just be like, yeah, choose the max. I'm okay with that.
I'm down with whatever.
Yeah.
So keep the re-rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good with
Yeah.
that one.
That works.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're trying
Alright,
new
then.
things.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. Then again, like you have your own class, subclass, great. This we will do right now. Like when we actually get into character creation, we'll do one by one. One character will go all of this. You can, if you have any, if your max is 14, below 14, you get to reroll all 6 stats again.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
if the max, if the highest stat is a 14 out of all 6, we get to re-roll all 6 of them again.
Yes, you
Did I
reroll all of
understand
them
that?
again. Yes,
Okay.
you reroll all of them again.
Sick.
Yeah, because I've seen the things that you'll get from your class, subclass, species. You will have at least one ability which will be easily, I think, will reach 18, I think.
Mhm.
Backgrounds, again, same backgrounds from Core Rules and Grim Hollow. They also give, I think, they also have like cool stuff going on for them. Again, like background will also help determine like why your character, is coming back to this dark city. Great, there we go. We already covered this. Yeah, this is something I do like it, but I want to hear your opinion about. You on your character creation, you get a choice at the end of taking standard equipment of what sometimes your background gives you or subclasses give you. Instead, I was thinking that you just take the gold, add plus 200, and then you buy your standard weapons from player
Ooh.
handbook.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like Kid Galaxy.
Oh, because my gun costs 200 gold pieces.
Exactly.
Which it's fine, right? Like I made it work. I did the math. It's
Yeah.
fine. It'll
Yeah,
work.
and yeah.
So here's my question. I'm gonna
Mhm.
lawyer my way out of this one. Can we get like the background items as they give them to us? So like criminal, you get black clothes and a crowbar and a backpack or whatever, and then just purchasing everything else. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, that made sense. Okay.
Oh yeah, because I can see here it says like. Can you mute?
Yeah.
It says like
Yeah.
bard starting equipment and then background starting equipment. Are you saying
Uh-huh.
like take the 90 from your class starting, but then take the starter kit of your background?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that in my other game.
Yep. All right. I think yes, that's fine. Background equipment you can take.
Okay. Because it's usually just like a dagger
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
thieves' tools
The
or
basics.
like super
Yeah,
basic.
so-
Like they're not weapons. It's not armor. It's not anything like that.
Yep. Okay. Here we go.
We do like can
yes.
we do one or the other? Like if Galaxy wants to do that one, but can we take the starting gold
no.
and then do? Oh man.
Nope.
Mm.
Yeah. Background is like, yeah, it makes sense. Kind of okay. I'm okay with that. But then class equipment is like, yeah, go buy them. Go buy stuff. Let's go. Let's look at the what kind of armor do you want to buy? They're not that expensive from what I was looking at his handbook.
Armor's not that expensive, especially like
Yeah.
light or medium armor.
Guys
If you get
in
into
plate.
well, plate is like 1,500
Yeah.
and breastplates are
Exactly.
like 700. But
Yep.
You know,
See,
even as a cleric, right? As a cleric, I think you get chainmail, which is not too terribly expensive.
yep. Yeah, so like a chainmail, where we go? Chainmail is about 75 gold. Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
expensive, but anything more than that, it gets expensive. And that is why my first question for this whole thing was, hey, character death. See, now you can't buy something which is worth 200 or 400 bucks.
Fair.
So again, your ACs normally would not be that high. Or you can borrow money from your character's other players, and they can just go in a shirt. That is fine with me. Uh, okay. So, any questions so far for this section, at least for character creation?
No.
All right,
9.
thank 9. All right. And then last is we will have I found like some very short list of list of these personal connections. If again, that will be completely up to you all how you want to connect your characters to each other. Again, also like the patron and like personal motivation will kind of play into it, but we'll just like go through it. If anything like makes sense to you, appeals to you, we'll talk about it. Level up, yeah. Once all of that is done, we can kind of like have this list going. Personal motivation. This, I think I want to think a little bit about it and we can talk about it a bit. I was thinking that if you have personal motivations, then basically everyone should have it so that everyone gets like a reward at the end of accomplishing that. So I'm gonna leave this as a question mark for now, and we'll maybe come back to it later. But like the basic was if everyone does end up taking like a personal motivation, the least would be like a free +1 ASI to whatever ability you want. But it is again contingent on like all of you having a personal motivation besides killing Warlow. Because at the end, if you kill Warlow, then campaign is almost at the end, and that +1 doesn't make a lot of sense. Right? Like it has to make sense that you get this reward before, so that while going, there is still something to look forward and use it.
Are you talking about character motivations?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Yep.
Galaxy's just out here wanting treasure.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen,
it could
I
be. It
do not appreciate being called out in this way.
no, it makes sense. Like treasure could be something. It's. I think the mercenary one is one like which is basically you have done some dirty work for a Waldo before, and people cups some people who know it, and that could be like, hey, you kill them off. Now your truth has gone to grave. Only Waldo remains. So they could be like a boost in confidence, or something can be, and that could. This is something like if again, like if everyone has a character motivation going into this, then I can like reach out to you individually also like, hey, this is what you want to do. What do you think makes more sense for your character once they've achieved or have completed that stuff?
That
So we'll
makes
just
sense.
yeah, right. So that could be like an individual conversation.
Okay.
Last is not last. What am I saying last? Oh, transformation, which okay, all of you have to be very aware of. Boons, great. You've all probably read Boons, but you have flaws.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
Yes.
right.
Perfect in every single way.
Right. Yeah. So I think Lucy. I think Lucy, you are the only one whose transformation I don't know what it is. But yeah, just be wary of it. There is one thing in one which I want to change. Is if you are in the light of the full moon, I'm just gonna change it to if it is a full moon night, it will affect you. So the light of the full moon doesn't need to fall on you if it is just a full moon. Yes. Oof.
Okay.
Uh, right. And whatever the moon thing is, I will I'll let you know, like, okay, this is the day that we're starting off. What's the moon situation? Oh, got it. We got to. Got it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Shit, where was I? Okay, got it. This then. There is a monster salvage part of it. If you guys want to include it, whatever monsters you fight, they have something that can be salvaged, and spending some money or selling them parts could net you more gold as well.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
Ooh.
Money.
That appeals to me.
Yes, so yeah, you can make like great some potions out of them, or can be used for like some armor or weapons, those kind of things. Or if nothing else, they can be sold for a chunk of gold for sure. Uh, okay, I'm gonna go to, oh yeah, 2024 rules. Fuck, I should have said this starting also. This is all 2024 rule set,
Yes.
which is I think new for almost everyone.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Okay,
Nope.
that
I'm
is good.
familiar. I am familiar with the 2024 rules.
So like, I've been rereading them again and again because they've got some good stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and there was house rules. Okay, so we've got okay, house rules. Level up, we've already discussed. Uh, reroll is there. Critical. Okay, if you roll crit, it will be base, whatever the dice is that you have, max value of all of them, plus then you roll them once, not twice, the dice don't get doubled, and then static modifiers.
I like dagger heart crit.
Yes, I do like it because you double the dice and you still get like 1 and 1 on that. That sucks.
Tell me about it.
So it's making crits
So
really feel critical.
exactly, yeah. So if you have like 1d10 plus 5, so it'll be like,
Clinchy.
so it'll be like
Yeah.
10 plus, let's say, 6, which is rolled, and then plus 5, so like 21 damage. Great.
Ooh, okay.
Then Galaxy reached out and said, "Hey, I want to do something even more." So we talked back and forth, and if you have advantage on your attack and you roll 2 nat 20s, so your this default brutal crit applies, and then this 21 just doubles up, becomes 42.
Ooh.
Fun. I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Needless to say, this applies on monsters also, though they don't get flanking because they don't have so many people. But right?
And
Ah,
this also allows our combat to feel higher stakes then too, right? Because
yeah.
we always have that potential for that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and in this world also, the powers that you all have is rare anyways. So you doing all of this when it really kind of like matters makes, I think for me at least, makes narrative sense on. So yeah, you are exceptional than average. Anyone who's
Gotcha.
average fighters also, or like mages. Um so this is interesting. There's something called grievous wounds. If when you
I
fall
saw
to
that.
0 HP, we roll some 2d10s, there's a result, add the result, check a table for grievous wounds. Um, and you get some kind of a wound on to show that you had a really hard battle, so to say. There is a chance to get a permanent wound, like literally losing, let's say, a hand or an eye. How I know we wanted it to be like a little bit more on a like adventure, pulpy-ish tone. Do we want this?
Yes.
Yes.
One different.
Um,
I'm down.
I really like the idea, but losing limbs, how would we? That's where my question comes in.
Mhm.
How, like, okay, let's say I lose my leg. So then, how am I able to perform what my character can do? Like, so what's
Right. Uh,
how do we work around those issues?
Absolutely. So this, I think, hold on, I'm gonna open this up. Not you, campaign.
And I have a question once you're done looking that up.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah. So, for example, let's say you said like lost a leg, right? So,
Yeah.
so the table also gives us information that one of the leg is down. So it means that it reduces your speed by 15 feet to a minimum of 5 feet. So you can still do 5 feet, but that's the minimum. It won't be 0.
Gotcha.
Your speed can't be increased, but I'm gonna say if you can fly, it shouldn't matter. Like if the
Right,
speed
okay.
can't be increased, so basically there are spells which can make you go faster. That won't work. But let's say in normal progression of your class, let's say if your speed increases, then I will say yeah, that just increases. But
Gotcha, okay.
overall, like from 30 feet, it becomes 40 feet. You'll still be like minus 15. So for that math will just do that math.
Gotcha.
And like it says like you can't take a dash action. Okay, right? And yeah, and basically like I said, like, if you receive this result again, your speed is reduced by another 15 feet. I will just say that there are options of like at least in world like prosthetics that
Right.
can be used, and yeah, so that will be there.
Okay.
I am always ready to make a dark bargain with you, with your character. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, that sounds fun.
right? Though there is in permanent wound, there is something called like fatal wound, which
Right.
is service number 1, which is like you're done. There's no death saving throws.
Okay.
You're now dead, but can be brought back by say revivify spells. Those spells, yeah, they can bring you back.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So all of these, like at least permanent wounds, do impose a disadvantage. Like losing an eye also is like disadvantage on just perception and investigation checks that rely on sight. But if you have
Okay.
the like smell or hearing, that's not disadvantaged.
Got it. Okay.
So again, yeah. Siva, you had a question.
Oh, yes. So, here where it says grievous wounds, it says medicine check DC 10 plus number of wounds. Is that to like to heal someone from 0 HP? So like a cure wounds can't bring someone back from 0 HP? I think I'm just confused on that.
Yeah, no, I just wrote some things down. Hold on. So if someone has grievous wounds, not permanent, but it's like a grievous wound, something there's something called, let's say, a concussion, for example. You got to 0, you rolled you roll your numbers, and you go have your character has a concussion. So it says that upon completing a long rest, if the character or someone helps them succeed at a medicine check, then you remove all effects from grievous wounds, but
Cool.
not permanent wounds.
Not permanent. Okay.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Right. So you have concussion, you take a long rest, next day someone's helping you like feel better, whatever it is, like a head massage. I could always use one. So you do that, and that is the number that you need, 10 plus whatever the grievous wound. If you are just 1, then you need 11 or higher on a medicine check. Yes. It also, there is one thing. Wait, hold on. Did I put it? I didn't put it here. A character with a healer's kit automatically succeeds the check by expending 1 use of a healer's kit. So
they got 10. Those are cool.
Right. So here we go. This is also important. It has to be a medicine check and not magical healing, like lesser restoration. If you get access to it, cure wounds, they won't do anything for grievous wounds. It has to be a medicine check.
Wait, so this says the healer's kit gives advantage, but you say if someone has a healer's kit, it automatically clears it?
Yes, for grievous wounds, it just
Got it.
automatically. You have healer's kit. I think it has 10
Yeah.
uses. You just expend one use, and whatever the grievous wound was, it's gone.
Sweet.
Yep. And it also is like removes all effects from grievous wounds. So if you have multiple grievous wounds, so you fell to 0 HP multiple times, that will be strange. It can happen, but uh, so the check goes a little higher. So, any more questions for grievous wounds?
No, that's pretty
No.
sick.
Okay, and are we all good for this?
Yep,
Yes.
all good.
I might have missed it. I'm so sorry. How do we? The chance to get the permanent wound is just like if we, like if you roll like 2 10s or something, or 2 1s.
Yeah. So
Got it.
yes, you do 2d10, and because it's a bell curve, you need 3 or less. Then that's a permanent wound, and then we rule on a permanent wounds table.
Oh
So the
no.
likelihood of it happening is going to be less
Who's rolling?
because it's. I mean,
Because I
okay,
just rolled.
I
I
won't.
just rolled. What was it? 3d8 last night, and I rolled a 1, a 1, and
Yeah.
a 2. So
That's true. That's true. Okay. Awesome.
rolls.
Great. Curses. Curses are special in this setting itself. Remove curse spell has been nerfed. It will not remove a curse, but suppress it for 8 hours. If you get a curse of any ways, that means that you'll have to find out where did that curse come from, and then there will be some way to like remove it. But till that point, a remove curse spell can suppress it for 8 hours. I am okay to make it 24 hours, like a day, so that you get a chance to like renew it, but it won't go away.
No,
Maybe.
I,
That's cool.
Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say I think 8 hours is fine because that's the the curse is most prone to activity when your character is sleeping because the DM knows that your character is sleeping.
Good point.
So
Okay.
I think 8 hours is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that I don't like 3. It makes math mad hard. I'm just gonna make it 4. Oh no, but it is 3rd level. Okay, so this I'll just increase it to 4 hours per spell slot level. Okay. Um, someone also else was trying to say something about this.
Oh no, I'm good. I was gonna say like, did you want to have tiers of curses? But I'm like, that's too much work for you. Never mind. Forget I said
No,
that.
there are some like the book already gives me like some curses. I
Yeah.
just wanted to like
Oh,
put
no.
it out there. I don't know
Yeah.
if curses how much they will come into play, but they could. So is okay. I put yes for it. Are we all good? If you have any questions, any other concerns?
No,
All
this is
good.
cool.
Sick. Okay, this I do like it.
Yeah.
Basically, in D&D Beyond, also you actually there is a way to do it. If you want a skill to use a different ability, but it has to make sense, right? And this is the example that I've given, right? You can do it for at least like I think one skill. You know what? One skill. If you want to change how it. So the common example is intimidation instead of charisma. Use your strength. So I do want to offer it up. If you want to make the change, it that you think would is better for your character.
So you can finally change religion to wisdom instead of freaking intelligence for a cleric.
100,
Yes.
100, yeah, yeah,
I
Hate
hate
that
that.
rule.
I hate it so much.
Yep.
yep. Yeah, so you can choose one skill which you want, and I mean, like, let me know also, obviously, because it has to kind of like make sense that yeah, wisdom for religion. Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Cool. So like if you were to do like insight as charisma, like that would kind of make sense instead of wisdom. like you read people, you know people, like you can read
Yeah,
their body
I would say yes.
language, like
Yeah,
that
you.
kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
exactly. You are that charismatic that you know how to impose your your personality, so you know how other people are acting or reacting to it. So that will also make sense. Yes, but you only get it for one skill,
Yeah, yeah,
and you can't change it.
that's cool.
Once
So
you
you
pick
do
it,
it.
you've picked it.
Yes, once you kick it, it's there now. Now your inside is always charisma, not something else.
I like that.
Yeah.
Galaxy, Nat.
Yep, I'm good.
I like it.
Okay, sweet. Again, let me know. Good.
What is it, Dave? You good?
Yeah.
Do you need to go outside?
Okay, hold on. I need to let my dog out really quick.
Yeah.
But I'm listening.
Okay, cool. Again, this house rule was brought to you by Galaxy and modified a little bit.
Oh yes.
So on initiative, if you roll a nat 20, or basically whoever rolls a nat 20, they do like a round zero action, and you get to choose between either doing this one action or move plus bonus action. Not all three of them. These are the only two options that you have.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
That's sick.
I don't think Nat 20's got enough hype.
An
And I've
initiative.
employed this in my home game, especially with initiative, right? Like you roll Nat 20 on initiative, you're like, cool, I'm so glad that dice is not going to roll another 20 the rest of the session.
Yeah.
So
Or it's like
I've
you're only
employed
nat
it.
20 for the whole session.
Correct.
That's what feels like happens to me all the time.
Yeah. You're like, cool, as a druid, or as a cleric, I totally wanted to be the first one.
Hey, Twilight Cleric you do. It's the only cleric that you want to go first.
Okay, so this one is I have taken this from Tales of Valiant system, which is like a 5e modded in a way, but this will require some housekeeping from like literally all of us. And what it does is basically every time you miss any basically any I would say D20 test. So in 2024 rules, it's just called D20 test for attack, ability checks, or saving throws. And what this is every time you miss whatever the DC is, let's say, you add 1 to this fate point. Max is 5 if it, and you can just redeem them whenever you want. So you got like 3 fate points. You roll a D20. You said and you say that okay, I want to use my fate points. You get to add +3 to it.
Oh.
But there is a housekeeping to it, and that's the thing, like how we do it, because there will be D&D generally has a lot of like roles, but that this does add little bit like to the heroic nature, so somewhat of for you and your characters.
Yeah. I mean, what people could do is you could just take a d6 and like put it in front of your keyboard or in your dice tray, and then every time you miss, just like turn that to the next one so you know exactly what like number you're on.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Owlbear has a fucking good extension called Trackers. I think that can be
Yes.
used. Okay. Yes,
Ooh.
I think Trackers can be used. That is a very good stuff. Okay. Yes. So that it's like available to all of us. There is one catch. If your count anytime goes just like if it reaches 5 and then you again do miss, it reaches 6, you just roll a d6 and whatever you get is now your new fate points.
So don't freaking forget to use it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Use
Yes,
your
that's why.
points.
So, how are we feeling about this one for that extra kind of a little bit
Sick.
of extra work?
Love it.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
can you say again, whenever you use a fate point, you're at 3 points? What did you say?
So you accumulate them every time you roll d20 and you miss whatever, right?
Right. But when
And
you want to use it, when you want to use one of your
yeah,
fate points,
yeah.
how much do you add to the roll?
you can choose one, however you want. If you have like, let's say you have 4 of them and you want to use only 2 of them, you can just use 2 of them.
Right, but is each fate point just one additional, like adding 1 point to whatever you rolled?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's flat math basically. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have 5 and you want to use all 5, you're adding 5.
Yes, you're just adding 5.
Understood.
I would just say that you would have to call this out when you're making the roll, and not when you've already rolled and I've already given you a result that
So
hey, you
not
missed
like
or
Bardic, you have to
added.
declare before you roll.
Yeah, that
Yes,
makes sense.
like
That makes sense.
I want to use my fate points on this roll, and then you go ahead roll, and then we'll then see what happens.
Makes sense. That's actually what Bardic
okay.
is supposed to be like in D&D 2014, but nobody does that.
Lot of things in D&D are supposed to be like that. You have to call them out before you get to know the result.
No one does it.
No one
No one does
does it,
it.
no.
No one
Nope.
remember. I also don't remember half of the most of those things. Like, where do you
Right.
want to like? Let's just go. Let's go.
Okay, because I came back like halfway through your
Yes.
explanation for it, so I
Yes.
want to make sure I understand. So every time when we're doing a d20 roll, and if we miss, our fate points
Yes.
add up.
Yes.
And so, like, let's say we have a run of bad luck on our rolls.
That's
so
me.
we've gained so we've gained a bunch of points. So I can say, all right, on this attack, I'm adding like all 5, like I don't remember who was just saying it just now. So I can add in all 5 of my fate points to try and make this attack work, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But of course, like you if you let's say you put all 5 of them, you still roll like crappy number. You do lose all fate points, but you did miss, so you get like at least 1 back.
Yeah,
And
mean,
then,
that's
and then you
still-
go, then you go walk away for a little while and cry. And,
Yes.
Mickey, I hope
free
you
action.
know I'm going to be accumulating so many fate points.
Well, I mean, that's why this is
You,
like
I'm
more than
holding your
5.
hand. I support you. You got this.
Can we give fate points to someone else?
No, because you have heroic inspiration, which is supposed to be like that. You can only have 1 heroic inspiration, and again, the heroic inspiration is any D20 test. You just re-roll it. You take the newer roll, and you can give it away. So let's say every session, and there's also one more thing actually I wanted to add was that every session we start off, everyone gets a heroic inspiration. And let's say you do something cool, something amusing, and I say you get 1 more, you can then hand the inspiration to someone else if they don't have it. But not fate points. Fate points are completely your fate.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's do this. That's it. So again, heroic inspiration. I will find this sucker, but I don't think it is. It is not advantage.
No, it's just a reroll of.
It's just a re-roll
It's
of
just
it.
a reroll. Like
Yeah.
it's like halfling luck.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The same,
And
yeah.
again, you just use you must use the re-rolled result.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, that was me fighting this snake with abs last week. That was fun. My second roll was like a 4.
oh,
Oh.
It's like 4, and then like I added in my 25. Still did it. So sad.
shit happens. It will happen again. Don't worry about it.
Right.
All right. So we've got these house rules, and I think we've agreed on
Feel good.
all of them pretty much. So you know what? I am going to. The next thing I think was like just going through this thing, touchstones, split expectation. Oh yeah, this is just the dark of Grim Hollow. The world is broken, gods are dead, which I absolutely love. Magic is mistrusted to most of the realms. Humanity is flawed, but you are the hope within the darkness. And just these things, it's a dark fantasy story, not an edgelord one. That means no cruelty for cruelty's sake. Horror serves character, not shock. There are safety tools, like I said. Best one would be always be like pause. Can we pause for a minute? Can we take a 5? That's it, and we stop. Again, themes of faith, death, corruption are just part of this, but you always have agency. I will try my best to remember and always like talk to you that hey, this is the dark pact. Do you want to take it, not take it? How comfortable you are playing, doing something which goes maybe against your say character's motivation or anything. Uh, here we go. Gothic horror meets political intrigue. Because if you know a little bit, I do like a little bit of intrigue. Uh, and again, touchstones, Castlevania, fuck yes. Witcher, hell yes. Not Lord of the Rings, true. Um, Shades of Grey, no clean heroes, mistrusted, costly, cursed, transformations, which again, 80% of a party, great job. Um, Death, but again, like possible, but may not be end of your story. And the good faith thing is basically just playing in good faith. There are always like rules, and like even though D&D has a lot of rules, maybe Pathfinder has more, definitely has more. Um, there are some times where it is not clear, or the language can be ambiguous, and where it'll become rulings over rules. So the good faith is just like all of us saying that okay, that let's go with rulings which make sense instead of like picking on our rules and then no, we want to do this because it just sounds more fun. Sometimes fun is not equitable on a table. Um, this is cinematic guide. You can watch it to your own thing. Just some touchstones. Who here knows about Dungeons and Dragonite?
I do.
Have you seen this?
I haven't seen it, but I remember it was their Kickstarter came out. I used to watch them a lot.
Oh yeah.
I really liked what they were making.
It is sick. It is amazing. One of the best APs I've ever seen. All right. So any questions, comments so far?
I just want to make sure I'm understanding the vibe,
Yeah.
especially coming into a group of people who have played together. So, if I'm hearing you correctly, it's even though our characters are coming from dark situations, whether we are, like cursed survivors, going through stuff, all that things, we're coming together as a group um to do something. I don't want to say like positive, but like we're coming in for a positive goal, a collaborative goal, so to speak, right? Like we're not here to I'm secretly, or maybe we are running ruin upon this. Like, am I understanding that right, or am I slightly
Yes,
off?
I think the
Okay.
word collaborative
Mhm.
is a good word.
Okay.
And now I think I'm gonna skip this whole campaign summary of different places and stuff because that is good, but it's kind of a little bit boring. We're gonna do the juicy parts of like patron and fucking character motivations. But yes, this is where the patron part actually is the first thing that I want to touch upon is like why are you all together, right? Uh, yes, and there is that collaborative part of like, hey, go to this thing, and there is an importance to this one city.
Yeah.
It is the most westernmost city of of the empire of this vampire empire. It was hard to say that, but it has its own enemies. There is something
Yeah.
called like Revo, which used to be part of this empire, but then they seceded, and then there is this another empire which is from the west who wants to take over Ostoia, the whole thing because of resources, like amazing resources.
Mhm.
Um, but there is this also. I will just highlight it. There is a something going on over here. This Crimson Court is the ruler of this Ostoian Empire, which is the Vampire Empire, and they could be your patron.
Gotcha.
with the cabal of vampires, and that gets a little twisted. But yes, you're all coming over here for Warlow, and then you might have your own things. So let's go to patrons. All right. Um, all good already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So there are basically just four patrons. I'll go from the lowest one. Dark Gains. This is completely all of you being your own individual selves. This will be very much led by your personal motivations, why you want to do this. We could and here also like the factions that you may be part of could play a role of it, and then this will need more discussion. So this will be more onion layers, so to say, because you have your
Mhm.
personal motivations. Why would you work with another, transforming monster or someone else? So that will require all of us to like work together and get our stories straight. What brings this table together? Because you're already together. Um, right? And yeah, just to say that this is all there. Faction allegiance, great. You are going back to the city of Alohard and to kill Warlow, and you might have something else going on. Then the simplest one. This was it was the kind of like more complex one in a way. The simplest one is Revo. It was a province of the empire that seceded away, and they want to free the rest of Ostoia from the vampires. And Fallowheart is like a bastion. It has to be conquered. The first thing has to be Fallowheart to even start invading into the rest of the empire. So you all, and again, it's basically you're all working. This is a Suicide Squad thing that I'm looking at right now, pretty much, in a way. That you've been there, and again, you could be part of different factions, but not. And you've just been like, and then someone from Bravo has collected you all and been like, hey, you have, and it is possible that this person from Bravo kind of like maybe knows about your motivations or dark secrets and be like, you do this and you get to do the other thing that you've always wanted to do. So this benefit for you and for us. There is, you may have choose to have an allegiance to Revo, mostly because of this thing that this they want to free everyone else from the vampires. The second one is Burak Empire. It is across the mountains. Again, they want to expand their empire, and again, Fallowheart is the logical and the only place to actually start their invasion into this thing. Um, Same thing, you are now agents of the Empire, working for them specifically. You could have a faction affiliation, you could have personal motivations, but you also work for the Empire and report to them. And again, in this case, again, same kill Warlow, but the additional kind of thing is there might be a war that follows up. So how you protect the city till the Burak, like their armies at least or vanguards come and take over Fallowheart is up to you. And there are a couple of armies around Fallowheart, the city itself. There is a vampire army station, and then there's the Revo also have an army across the river, just waiting. And then the last thing, third one is Crimson Coat. You actually work for the vampires. Maybe you don't know that you work for them, but you have been tasked to definitely kill Warlow and incite the war between the Burak Empire, incite war between the I would say the what is it, Ostonian Empire army and Revo army. That is the goal, secondary kind of like goal, and which will kind of accomplish how you go on accomplishing that. That will again be with you. Killing Waldo is a good start, solid start, but you have to make this happen. The war actually goes off between the armies that are just stationed there, that there is tension. So now it is on the five of you to talk about this. Which patron do you want to work for? What makes what makes you excited about it? Pros, cons, and if you have any questions for me, yeah, go for it.
Interesting.
Geographically speaking, the Burek Empire trying to take over Ostoya makes no sense. They're trying to go through one little pass. It is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Like, tactically speaking, it is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
But I think my first question is, did
Mhm.
anyone, like, I know for me as I was forming my character, I had some ideas for these. So, like, who else in the group has had some kind of ideas as they were coming up with their character? Like, where do they see their characters kind of naturally fitting in? And we could start there.
Yeah, my character is from Ostoya. I think the way that I imagined it for her initially would be personal motivations. Just because of like some like backstory that I had started coming up with, but I mean, she's from there, so
So Ostoya is basically all of the Ostoyan Empire, which is under the
yes.
Vampire Empire, plus Revo. The Revo province is also part of the Ostoya as an entire area. I'm gonna put a map on this. Hold on,
Yeah,
thingy, so it'll be a little bit more easy to see. You know what? Let's just do it.
I had one. Which one was it? Oh yeah, she was
Here we
from
go.
Tarinima was the
Okay.
province that my character is from.
Right. So this is the map. I've just put it on this sheet itself. So this entire mountain range is the Grey Spine Mountain. Everything east of it is Ostoya, and you
And
can
then
see like
Ravo.
yeah, including Revo is under the area called Ostoya, but the Ostoyan Empire starts below Revo, and Fallowheart is just the logical place to kind of like start into invading into Ostoyan Empire because that big river kind of
Mhm.
uh, marks kind of a little bit boundary between the Ostoyan Empire and even like others. Actually, the other one, no, that river does. Yeah, Blackmire is still part of the Ostoyan Empire. That is a fun place to be. But yeah, go on, please, go on.
I know for Mallory, she is originally from Ravo, and I had kind of, as I was like viewing everything and looking at the character motivations, my character can kind of go in as either a strike team directly into Ravo or has been operating within the Crimson Court, maybe as a saboteur within the Crimson Court or something like that. So those were the two that I was kind of that I would be kind of leaning towards.
I'm just putting it in the chat. So you said Mallory is from Revo,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah. And so either like part of that Ravo strike team or
okay.
maybe has been infiltrated into the Crimson Court.
So okay. So when I say Crimson Court as patron, that means you are in a way, maybe even not knowing, like that's it, right? You don't maybe know that you're working for Crimson Court, but you are a saboteur
Right.
directly or indirectly for Crimson Court, who has been given this assignment. Go ahead,
Yeah.
kill Warlow inside that war.
Yeah.
This is the map. There we go. This is the map.
Yeah, I mean, my character's from the Trinalt Kingdom, super French, super Fey. So they're kind of very far separated. Like the Charnald have a lot of their own like shenanigans going on. And I think based on the like the background that I took and the transformation that I took, I think Mars is just like been yeeted far away. So I'm pretty pretty easy with any of the ones that we pick, especially like, you know, if Valia is from Astoya, I don't necessarily think we want to. It would make sense to like take over Astoya, and if Mallory is from Ravo, I mean, I'm fine working for Ravo, working for the Crimson Court, whichever. I think it makes more sense to not. Well, it wouldn't make much sense for Bela to be like, yeah, frick my home.
I mean, I
Oh.
tried to get
Oh,
Alex to do that in the A Song of Ice and Fire campaign. Fuck your
Yeah,
family,
no,
Alex.
absolutely. I mean, in this one, like, Valia would 100% betray Astoya. Absolutely.
That's good to
Yeah.
That's good to know.
A homegirl she did not want to be a vampire. It fucked her magic. It changed everything. Like, no.
I like that. I think that's something we can definitely work with as a
Okay.
group.
Yeah.
Hi, Harvey. What's up, buddy?
So wait,
Just
so
alright.
Valia is from the entire Ostoya, probably from the Empire, and then she kind of like got
Yeah.
away.
She's
But
from Tyranima.
Tyranima, okay, well, nice,
Mhm.
nice. Okay, Tyranima. So, for as a patron, your choice as a player would be more of Ravo, right? Or
Yeah, Rava would
uh,
totally work for her. Absolutely.
okay. Now, do you want anything else to also be considered?
Probably personal gains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got Boon Boon and Cal.
Are you guys
Um,
vibing?
Go ahead, Lucy.
Okay, so life has been crazy. I haven't had a chance to look at it too much as for like to know specifically what region he might be from, but I was
Okay.
thinking something along the lines like Ravo, like the strike team sort of deal. But could honestly make probably anything work, even if we did do the Crimson Court Saboteur. You know, it's like, especially I feel like if that's what we went with Cal, it may be more like an indirect thing that he wasn't aware of, possibly, but specifically maybe leaning towards Ravo. Just possibly,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. I will put you either as Ravo or Crimson Guard, but obviously, like any
Yeah.
is that goes by. All right. And then I guess we're gonna go back to Boon Boon.
Boon Esquire.
Oh yes. How did I forget
Don't
that?
forget the Esquire.
Can't forget the Esquire. So Boone is a monster hunter.
Okay. Amazing.
Has been doing that for some time. I definitely see him more aligned with Ravo as opposed to working within the Crimson Court.
Okay.
So whether that is was part of a monster hunter guild, and Ravo said, hey, we need you to come with your little group and take care of this problem for us. Essentially just a monster hunter for hire.
All right. So put Boon Boon Esquire.
Boon Esquire
Yes. Mostly for Ravo right now. Okay.
for Ravo. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, as a monster hunter, yeah.
he
That
doesn't have
makes
the
sense.
capacity to be a saboteur. He also doesn't have the charisma for it.
So,
And then I
makes sense.
grabbed out of Mickey's write-up about Ravo and threw that into general chat too.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Just to look at it from like what everyone's saying and talking about, because Ravo has a governing mageocracy. Alex, I know Valia is a magic user. You're playing a warlock, right? You are muted
Cleric.
if you are talking.
She's far away.
Oh.
Cleric.
Oh, that's right. She's cleric. Why was I thinking warlock? And then I'm thinking like Siwa, for Mars, you're going through transformations and have been kicked out of your home, more or less. Like,
Mhm.
From what everyone's saying, it sounds like Ravo might be the place that people are being drawn to find justice or vengeance for themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Ravo, I read it a bit ago, but I think Ravo is very much against like trying to. They're working toward eliminating the Crimson Court altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the long-term plan. Yep. To
Right.
free. That's
And
not gonna
also,
happen. But yes.
something I was doing in my reading for my character creation, and that's why I went and looked up Raven names for Mallory. Is that their magic schools
Oh yeah.
are
Yeah. Raven Court.
super,
Yep.
they're super unregulated.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. There. So yes. So Raven Court Sanctuary is, yes, unregulated magic, but it's also invite only magic.
Super
So
exclusive, yeah.
super, like only 12 people get the invite, and when everything all is done, only 11, always 11 come back.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so Revo is a Majocracy, and there is one more part of in Revo, at least. I mean, I feel like this is where we're all going towards as Revo's patron, is the Order of Dawn. It is very important because what they do is that they were part of the order was founded by people who had to leave Fallowheart. A lot of them actually were from Fallowheart, so they had to like run away once the darkness kind of like came in, and that darkness actually extends over Revo as well. Entire Ostoia is under this darkness, like there's no sunlight basically. um so Order of Dawn uh, hates, capital letter hates, undead.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
uh, and they basically, their whole thing is if they fight and if they lose, let's say they fight any vampires or any of these undead monsters, and they lose their folks, they will take them, they will burn their bodies, so there's nothing for them to come back from, and they're very strict adherent of that thing. They also hate folks who might have an inclination towards undead,
Not good for
including anyone who has transformations
Wee
that
woo, wee woo.
are vampiric transformations. So yeah, so
Prepare yourself.
yeah, so I will say I'll put this out. Wait, hold on. Where is it? 150%. Let's go. Uh, you all have your own reasons that probably drew you to Ravo, and this can be like, this is what I would say, that when you put like a small like a blurb of your like a backstory, put it in D&D Beyond, so that is easy for me to just read it up. I will obviously copy it in my notes. Is that you could be from Fallowheart, you went to Ravo, you generations, then we'll come to personal motivations, and then from Ravo, um, your handler, so to say, is someone who directly reports to the Council of Mages. So directly reports to the governing body. Um, and I think there is, I forget. I will give you a name for it. That you all were individually reached and picked out for this mission by this person who represents the Council of Mages in Revo. The does that make sense? Any comments, questions, anything else you want to change about it?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and as a reminder, I'm the only one not having a transformation for my character, right?
Yes. which will come to, because based on like the character connections that you guys have, um Nat's character, Mallory, could be the one that the Council of Mages basically approach and say that if we need someone, we know you have the skill, go gather a team. The Who else is playing a mage? Is anyone playing a full spellcaster?
Alex is playing a cleric.
Cleric, right? But not like a wizard. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. But then again, we'll see like who can be the touch point of Council of Natures. Alright. Patron done. Faction will come to later. Alright, let's do character motivations.
Yay!
Okay. Did you all get a chance to like read through it? You can read through it right now. All right, who is doing what? Also put it in the chat so that it's just like there. It's easy to see.
Okay.
Just put everyone in the chat if you've read through it. Or you're reading through it, it's fine. But if you've read through it and you know this is what you want, just put it in the chat so that it's like, oh, okay, there we go. And as you're putting it in the chat, I'll ask. Okay, I was gonna ask Boon Boon. Boon Boon is Monster Slayer. Yep, there you go.
Okay, these are the motivations.
Yes, character motivation.
Oh, we're the same. That actually works out.
Yeah.
Love this for us.
Sick. Sick. Okay, forbidden. Mercenary, nice. Love it. Wow, Gal has a dark secret. Love it.
Hal's being secretive? How dare. For the class.
Those fluffy ears hold secrets.
That's why they're so fluffy.
Hal's,
Yep.
Hal's gonna be so
Okay, so Monster Slayer is Galaxy's BB Esquire. Mercenary is, you see, Cal. And we got a couple of forbidden secrets. Say that. That was Mallory.
Uh-oh, are we gonna be competing for the same thing?
We could be competing or working together.
No, not without I have mine set up. My transformation is Faye.
If you have any secrets, yeah, keep. Ooh, penitent. I love it. Forgiveness of the price and blood. Okay, Alexis solid. Okay.
I'm trying to think if another one could work with the idea that I have. Let me see.
If you're okay to reveal what you have, you can. If you don't want it, just DM me and you can change it.
Well,
It's okay.
I'll run it this way. So the Fae transformation, I don't know what stages we'll hit. I don't know if we'll hit beyond stage 1. And if we don't, then that's a-okay. But the stage 2 flaw for the Fae is that 2 times a year, you have to deliver treasure or significant tribute to the ruling Fae Queen of the court. And so I kind of looking through some of these, I was like, okay, why would, you know, this little bard who like lived in a cushy French like palace, like why would she be like off doing some of these things? So we can maybe like if we need to what's the word? Like homebrewed a little bit, like the overwhelming debt one. Maybe that could be like part of it, and it's like the heart of Warlow is like what the Fae want. But I was trying to find one that's like, you know, something juicy, but like Boon Boon was already Monster Slayer, and it's, you know.
No, I mean, look, so even though I've given like 10 things, 10 kind of like over here, these are like more like say a template, which are all mostly different. we can homebrew change, make some changes to fit your character, and if you have something completely different, we can also like talk about it. Like, okay, this
Sure.
is a completely
Yeah.
different thing. Also,
If we
so
can chat
overwhelming
about it,
debt,
then yeah,
yeah,
mine would be either
overwhelming.
the debt.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll change it.
okay. So in a way, if I'm understanding, if I get this correct, Mars wants to go to the next level of the transformation. Like they know where they're headed.
They might have been warned about it, like, hey, like, you know, the more you use our power, like, this is what you're gonna, like, this is what's gonna happen. Kind of like one of those things where, like, you know, the bad guys are like, it's like in Naruto when they warn you what's gonna happen, but you have no choice.
Mhm.
Like, this is what's going to happen. And so
Okay.
I was just kind of planning for that, and I just thought that that would like work really well. Where Mars is like, frick, I know this is coming. I don't know when it's coming. Like, maybe I can get ahead of it and like have something ready for the first time they demand something of me.
Mhm.
So I might, you know, depending on how this goes, we might not even hit flaw level 2, but I just thought that was a kind of a cool forward thinking way for Mars.
Okay.
Well, and I would like to, just so Mars has enough to work with, especially because you had also initially picked Forbidden Secrets. Mickey, what you were kind of floating out earlier about perhaps Meloria being the Rick Flag of the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I'm also happy to maybe pivot into Spy Without a Master, except I do have a master, but like I'm on the outs of like, hey, we're putting you in charge of this. So
Okay.
you know, to make sure that Mars also has that wiggle room as well. So like I'm, you know, whatever kind of works there.
Okay, yeah. No, you are fine. We can just make it like you are with Revo. That makes sense. Um, okay. Yeah, yeah. We can be like spy without a master except, but you are the spy. You are the like flag of his. And you are leading this team. So, but then my question then is, then your primary purpose is actually kill Warlow, right? That becomes your
Yeah.
primary purpose, and I'm gonna give you a secondary kind of a complication.
Love it.
There is, and I will share that map. Fallowheart's map is basically the city of Fallowheart is there.
Mhm.
There's a river up north, and north of this river is Revo's army. Sort of not a huge army, but the army sitting there.
Okay.
You know, but next to Fallowheart is also Soman army, which is the Ostoian Empire's army. They're just there just in case, so like a deterrent.
Okay.
So then, a secondary complication could be you need to sow discord in the army some way that they either go away or something happens to them, so that by the time, and that has to happen, like it definitely has to happen before you kill Warlow.
Okay.
Because if Warlow dies, then
They're
the
gonna
army, they could be like, what the fuck, someone is already, I mean, they will definitely take up arms to protect their territory,
right. Okay.
right? So what we can do is we will come up with like maybe a name or two names generally, like this is the army structure kind of thing, and you would maybe know about it, or maybe actually, you know what, you won't know about it. We'll just keep it like that. You've been sent, hey, there's an army, do something about them before you kill Warlow, but Warlow also has to die.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes total sense. And what I like as a player personally is being able to help facilitate other people's stories. So like being able to help, like me, Natasha would be happy to be able to have something in my plotline that can facilitate Mars. And like, you know, just because that's what we were talking about too. So I'm really pleased with that. I like to
Yep.
make sure that like we can kind of have, that's something I like as a player, is making sure that some of us can have like those overlapping
Yeah.
connections in our stories.
No, 100%. That makes total sense. Okay, so what's a good word for this? For fucking with the the armies that they go away. Fucking blacking out on that word. Okay. Do something about the
Isn't it saboteur?
Austrian. Yes, there was some Okay, I'll come to me. Anyway, it's something about the Eastern Empire. Next, the Fallow Heart before killing Warlow. Alright, so this is what is this thing? And will this is not needed. I I will add one more thing. Just because I'm reading this now, killing Warlow will earn you your way home. You fucked up big time last whatever happened.
Yeah.
And this is your way of redemption, redeeming, proving your worth. What do you think about it? I am asking you.
Yeah, no,
And
I think this is a really good um a pivot of like I am stuck with this assignment, but like everything is riding on it. And so for me as a player, that adds a lot of character tension, um, and kind of helps my approach and interacting with everybody else as well. So I really like that. I feel very Tom Shelby from Peaky Blinders, like in the
oof,
kitchen, telling everybody, "Don't you mess this up? No fighting, no this, no
I
that."
have been watching that show lately.
Like
God, that is
I'm
such
having
a shit show.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to get yelled at.
Now I'm gonna
Yeah, you are Tom Shelby's like the elder brother who just goes off,
yeah.
does coke and messes up with things.
Arthur is the best Shelby in that show. Saying it right now.
Okay,
I
so
love that man.
all right, keeping us back on track. So we've got Boon Boon Esquire as Monster Slayer, working for Revo, has been connected for because they have proven their worth time and again, killing monsters, and a monster hunter always comes in handy. But you have your own secret contract that will earn you a lot more, and this is something that I will DM you, Galaxy,
Okay.
why this is of fucking importance to you. Um,
Okay.
all right, cool. Next is Lucy. Gal is a mercenary. Hey man, the pay is good. The target is infamous. You didn't ask. You don't ask questions. Beautiful. Except you've done dark shit for Warlow,
Yeah.
and you don't want that word out. Your name is just getting out and about, and you're getting good work. People are like look up to you. The last thing you need is that holy shit. And most of this work is coming away from Empire. So the last thing you really want is this thing. And this opportunity is like clean the slate. You know what? Nothing happened. I am as good as you believe it to be. Then, next is a spy with a master, Nat Mallory. You have served Revo, and where is it? You are from Revo, and you have been doing your work to free Ostoya from this darkness, or at least the vampires for sure. Darkness, hmm, that's a level 20 thing. But you had a very important mission, and that is what I will reach out to you for.
Okay.
And you fucked up, and the costs were heavy. But there is a track record. There is a belief of your mentor saying that shit happened. It shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. But you made a wrong call. Go. Let's do something about it. Let's fix it. Go out, get a team. Uh, we'll do it kind of under the books ish, but not really. So what this also means is that support from Revo will be kind of minimum. They
Okay.
will be there, but not as much as you had before.
Because of the specificities of this mission, and it's like,
Yes.
nope, gotta do it. Okay.
Yeah. They're not worried. They're not worried about like if you get caught and you'll be
Yeah.
found out here. Revo was doing it. No, no, no. They know that Revo is trying to do all the time, But just
Right.
because something happened and the other people like in the hierarchy, like, yo, this melody doesn't, they fucked up so much. No, they're out. But someone stuck their neck for you,
Okay.
who they are, how much they mean to you, why did they do it? That's gonna be a conversation. Uh, but yeah, and again, that the case is not just killing Waller. You know that there are people who could have done it, but there is more that you need to accomplish. Basically, not even accomplish, serve up what has happened before to make the
Okay.
books even, so to say.
Right. Okay.
Um, then actually, the penitent, Alex. We're gonna talk about Valia.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, do you want to keep it pretty much as it is? You want to make some change here and there?
Yeah, I mean, I think it works the way that it is, versus like the way that I had like kind of started poking at a backstory for Valia. So I think that it would, with her kind of being like picked up and made essentially like a pet for the Countess, like she, it makes sense that she would be like recognized like by certain people. So
Yes, you are from Debonema. Marchi on a stick.
she had that tasty blood.
You,
Nom, 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 nom.
you up. Yeah, apart from tasty blood, she made you see the light that you thought made sense. She maybe even showed you the true horrors that are even beyond the vampires, and sometimes somehow they are the ones actually fighting it, and you believed it. Till, and then you were sent to Fallowheart. Like, hey, go there, talk to people, make them. There might be some who us don't believe in the empire. Makes sense. There might be like the people are not 100% about vampires, though. Who knows if they are actually vampires? Who knows if people actually believe that their rulers are vampires? They've seen some monstrosity. They know Warlow is a kind of a monster. So you've been sent to like make sure that people are there, and you you went about your clerical business at that point, like let's say an acolyte of sort, and one thing led to another, and what you thought would be good for people, and specifically maybe one person, it turned out to be completely opposite. So opposite that it broke or shattered the mirror that you were holding on to yourself and saying that this is the truth, this is the truth, this is all truth. And then now you see what is a real horror that actually is Austrian Empire, so to say.
Some shadow heart shit right there.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, so we've got our penitent going back, freeing the city, and you'll see who this is. Um, Last but not the least, overwhelming death. Coming from so far away. See you are. Mars
Yeah,
has been.
so
Yeah.
looking around like at some of like the cities and like the backstories of like the cities themselves. My whole concept for Mars was happy-go-lucky bard, kind of, lives high up, family's well known, is training to like be, one of the court bards and entertainers. And so kind of like looking through that, I was like, all right, Charnel, French, let's freaking go. This is so them. And then looking through like the province and stuff, the city of Tol pretty well in like the way
Oh
bottom
yeah, that's
left of the
the
map.
Elven. Yep.
Yeah, it talked about how like the land was a sorceress who became a lich, and she kind of fricked around with the spirits of nature, and like it took like Carinadia, which I guess is their version of the Feywild, it like kind of it took a bunch of people to take her down. So I have this idea that Mars doesn't know it, but she's like descendant from her. And she just kind of wandered too close one day, and I don't know, maybe the Fae can sense her ancestry, her blood, and to kind of get back, they snatched her. And one of the flaws for the Fae transformation is owing the court tribute in order to get their power. And so she's the disembodied, like that's her race. So basically, like, she used to be an elf, she studying to be a musician, but then she was taken and transformed into something, and now she has these powers from the Fae, from the and also a price for it. And it fits in super well, and she's heard rumors of, that there's a big war going on, and where there's war, there are spoils.
There is also something happening in the entire Chernobyl kingdom, something called Dark Mist.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It just came out and has started to twist
Yeah.
the very nature. And Chernobyl kingdom is very much pretty much like Fae on land,
Yeah.
so to say. And it has started to twist. And even the highest powers don't really know what the fuck happened here and how to combat it. They have ideas. And one of the ideas was sending you to get something very specific from
What is
Fallow
that?
Heart.
What is that?
And so here we go. You're from this.
I can send the tiny little blurb.
Okay. One of the key things of dark fantasy. So this Grim Hollow, I follow their channel. They do good podcasts and stuff, and are always coming out with their lore. Great stuff. Is something called Pyrrhic Victories. Pyrrhic, I think. So what that means is HIC. Yeah. So that it's just a
Oh.
victory won at a too great a cost. That even though you won, and by won you mean like there was an end goal, you achieved it, but what you've lost and what it cost, if you really sit down and make a tally of it,
Wasn't
you
worth
will
it.
just drown in it. It may be worth it, because that's what you have to tell yourself, it was worth it, because at the end of the day there was something good that did come out of it. Because of all what you have chosen and what I have in mind, it'll be fun. See.
Fun.
And this, that you won't relate to this because unfortunately this happened in another campaign. So what I did with Crackles 2 will
was
happen
evil.
in a
Yeah.
different way here.
Okay.
They
ready
basically
for
made
it.
us pick between two factions that neither were great. It was an equal win-win lose-lose at the same time. Both sides had done something awful. And there's 20 characters, 20 players, and
Right.
every player viewed it differently. It came down so close to almost a 50-50 until like a little bit more information was discovered, and it tipped a couple people because they had more like personal stake in what one of the factions is
Nice.
doing. But it was intense. It was really cool, and everyone was like, "Of course, this is Mickey, like classic Mickey, like just it's amazing."
Yeah. And I made everyone in that server just vote for it. Like,
Yep.
vote. If you don't vote, that is worse. So vote.
I love it.
Yeah, basically.
No, that's the
Uh,
that's the kind of play I'm here for. So
Hopefully, I'll try my best to pull it off. All right, so we have our patron, which is Revo. Excellent. We have our individual character motivations molded, and I mean, we still have time when we actually kick off the campaign. So if you want to make some small changes here and there, 100%, yes. How do you know each other? Let's do personal connection. This as is just a simple list that I picked up from Dungeons and Dragonheim, basically, and even the personal, this whole character motivations, the inspiration came from Dungeons and Dragonheim. So yeah, simple stuff like this. Um, yeah, the floor is yours. How do you guys know each other, coming from all of those different places?
If I am understanding, it's gonna take me a
So
while to get character names down.
yeah,
Natasha's character, Mallory.
yes, yes,
Perfect. If I'm understanding your sort of like motivation is to gather a team, yeah, and achieve this one goal of killing Warlow. Well, primary goal of killing Warlow, right? Did I understand
Right.
that correctly?
You did.
So I think, and you can say, Galaxy, shut up. I don't like that. That's fine. That's not gonna hurt my feelings. Because Boone is like part of a monster hunter guild and is very well known for monster hunting, it could definitely be just like a reaching out to this guild and saying, send me your best.
I really like that. And I was actually kind of thinking of something similar. Of either I could reach out to the guild, or if you would like, I could reach out to you personally. Perhaps like I mean, if considering that Boone is incredibly well known, I know that Boone is the best, and I have a lot riding on this. So you're like the first one I go to of like, hey,
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
perfect.
cool with that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah.
two things. One, for Boon Boon, what's your subclass? Because that is literally the Monster Guild. If you know it. If you don't, that's okay. We'll
What
come
the
back to it later.
subclass is? Night
Yeah,
Watcher.
because Night Watcher, okay. Other thing, and this is just me being just having some fun. It could be you can again totally be like, shut up, DM, get out. I like Galaxy's idea. Is you went to the Melody went to the personal guild, maybe, and sent the best, and they were like, no, can't. They're all gone for different things. We have Boon Boon.
No, don't ruin the fun of the joke.
Okay, that's just me having stupid fun. Okay, so for this,
But
it
I wanted
is
him to be Van Helsing.
yeah, you are.
I
So
love Van Helsing is one of my favorites. I will walk with you down this Van Helsing road.
okay, so I'm
Get
just
out of here,
putting this out.
DM.
Okay.
Get out of here.
I'll let Galaxy say that.
All right, awesome. Okay, so Mallory knew Boon Boon from the Night Watcher Guild and their Boon Boon's fame as well, and that was the first name they were like, yeah, we're going into monster territory. We need a monster slayer. First person, Boon Boon. Got it. Now, for others, you can also you can pick either, like I said, like another person connections, or now you can actually pick Boon Boon or Melody also as a different connection, sort of, or even like something else if you come up with anything. Yeah, go for it. Who wants to go next?
Alright, so it's Caldor and Velo left with Mars, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lucy, I know you said you didn't have a chance to like look through any of the like regions yet, but like I don't know if Mickey can scroll to the map for you.
Oh yeah, okay.
But like maybe since like Mars is coming from like so far away, you know, she had to travel along this river up north. She's from like that bottom left one, if you can see there, Tol Caradwell.
Oh, yeah.
No, even further down. or the bottom left. Yeah. So maybe you're from somewhere in like those middle areas, and like we just kind of like ran into each other along the way. Maybe, you know, one of these is one saved the life of the other. Mars was a freaking like not court jester, but court musician, you know? She has these powers now, but you know, she's not the most like adept. She's a little squishy bard and you're a freaking barbarian. So maybe Mars like got into some deep shenanigans somewhere like in like Underland somewhere, like on the way up to Fallowheart, and Caldor like saved her.
Oh, okay. I do like that. I do like that, especially with his mercenary work, being
Yeah.
down that way and traveling, and let's see, maybe we can work in something similar. Alex, what do you think? With
I think Alex is characters from the Ostoian Empire themselves, like from here.
Yeah, she's from the Empire. It had kind of like, so in the backstory that I was working, um, I had kind of had it that when Valia like has her crisis of faith, she is like attempting to run away to Ravo. And just because I think this is the silliest thing in the world, I think a connection between Cal and Valia could be that she like runs into him and it sees that like she is not doing well out here on her own. She is suffering. This is a dainty girl who was kept as a pet in somebody's fucked up house of horrors. And now she's like, okay, you keep me safe. I'll keep you alive because you're out here just you're killing things. I'll keep you alive if you can like keep me safe and like get me to Ravo.
Okay, so I will just put two inputs. One is for Lucy, for Cal.
yes.
There is a mercenary company called Company of Free Words. This is the most like well known and the biggest mercenary company in the entirety of the continent. And one of the things is basically take vengeance on those who betray you or your comrades. They have a very good code of honor,
Mhm.
right? So however you want to deal with it, like how you met um Mars, there is, I would say, on the Ostoian place, there's this place called a city called Malkovia. So what this is basically a free city of Malkovia. It is divided into two parts. One is kind of like influenced by the Ostoian Empire, and the upper half is influenced by Revo. But both exist. It's a very mercantile trading city. So, because Mars, you have to go to Malkovia. However, you two met, eh, and again, this is just me throwing stuff. You don't have to take anything from it, but it could be like you took one of the ships out and you reached Malkovia, which is like definitely like a safe place without being, like vampires suddenly biting your head off, which they don't normally do. Uh, and even for Valia, yes, I remembered it. Good. Even for Valia, free city of Malkovia, because the Ostoyan Empire and like some vampires do actually go to Malkovia, and they do take their people with them. That if it makes sense, that could be a place where you kind of like went and escaped out of, like to like get away from it, and that's probably where you met Cal and Mars, and you are a cleric. You can heal. So that is just something I'm throwing out, and then we need a connection between the other two groups, parting groups, if it makes sense. But obviously, this is just me throwing stuff. Take it, leave it. I'm good with whatever you guys want.
No, I think that makes total sense because, like,
Yeah.
you know, Mars has to come from so far, and she'll just like tag along and like be like, so I can't say why, but I gotta go here, and Cal will be like, sick. I'll just take jobs
Yep.
this direction, and then We can meet Valia, and Valia can be like, by the way, there's this huge revolution going on, and you're stumbling into XYZ, and we'll be like, oh shoot. So maybe maybe Valia can be the like connection between the two groups, because like
Ooh.
Cal and Mars won't have any clue what's going on in the region. Valia will know what's going on in the region, and so then maybe
Correct.
Valia can be the one who will, either find Boon Boon and Mallory, or like, maybe there's postings or something, but since Valia is the one who knows the area, I think that could be the pull-in for Mars and Cal. Or
Uh,
just
to
That,
jump
that's a
in-
good fit.
yeah.
To jump in real quick, then maybe we can have a connection between Valia and Mallory. Valia had seen Mallory. I don't know like their level of personal interaction, Alex, but like maybe knows that Mallory is somebody to get in contact that may be able to like, because Mallory's involved with the mages, maybe a good contact for things of like, hey, help out.
Okay.
Something like
Great.
that.
Okay. I will give you another 2 things. Again, take it, leave it. Cal works for a company of Free Swords, which is the biggest mercenary unit. They all definitely have presence in Revo also.
Okay.
So Mallory, while going for a monster hunter, because yes, monsters, yes, but also a connection could be like, hey, let me get someone from a mercenary as well, who would be perfect because they have
Oh yeah,
strong, really strong people
Ooh.
to
that
do it.
works.
So that is there, and just a job. And because Cal is most just like a mercenary work, uh, this job opening kind of comes in so that hey, someone's seeking some like free work or like some good substantial pay work, but it's in like Australian Empire and the vampire things like. And Cal, the
Is that a
name
connection?
Fallowheart, Warlow, like fuck, I need to get that shit done. Like, oh
Kill Bill sirens go off.
yeah, it's basically, hey, who wants to volunteer to Cal? Well, like I will, and I have 2 more people with me.
Love that.
Yeah.
And as for Valia, there is no one knows why. Like it is weird. Like from Valia's perspective, also, it is a little weird that except Revo and except Malkovia, which is fine, it's a big trading center. Revo seceded, but the Austrian Empire, and they have pretty big armies and all of that, right? And they are because they keep fighting against the Burak Empire, against the monsters that actually crawl from the Underdark, so to say. They have never led an army to Revo. Never. They don't want to do that. They don't want to go to war with Revo. And what you know is they're kind of afraid. You don't know why, but there is a fear of mages amongst the Crimson Court. You just know this. And
So
then
that's like good
again,
information to hold on to.
it's a good information to hold on to. Yes, and you can heal also. That is always will come very much in handy always. So again, I'm just like throwing these things out. Take it, leave it, burn it.
Like that. Not that that's my character. I think that's cool.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for all of this.
I like the links, and I kind of like how it's like you've got like the outsiders, you've got like the people just along for the ride, and then you've got like the like, hey, I'm from here, like this is personal, like with Valia.
And it's really nice that like everyone has like multiple connections within the group,
Yeah.
which is good.
Quick aside, Nikki, do I still get
Oh.
to have my rat?
Yeah, you have your rat. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you have your
Cool.
rat. Wait, what's your rat's name?
Booby.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Galaxy named it Bubonic, and I said that we call it Booby once we're all friends.
Okay.
Booby and Boon Boon.
We have there is a brand within the party.
Yep. It's for the meme.
Okay, I'm just typing everything out.
Instead of being the triple Ds, we could be the triple Bs. Who are you, BBB?
And we're saying Mars and Gal traveled via a ship to Malkovia, where you guys met with Valia,
Mm-hmm.
who had already like broken free and was
And
just
Valia's
you
like,
knew.
yo, you stumbled upon some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Would we think that like she ran into you guys on your way to Rabo and she's like, have I got some good shit for you?
Oh, that could work. Yeah.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, it's basically something like a caravan is leaving the city of Malkovia towards like the Raver city, and what's the name of the city? I'll give you the name of the city. Uh, and you are part of the caravan, and Gal starts talking about maybe talks about the job. Yeah, who Gal is, the job in Fallowheart. And Valia is like, oh. You're a penitent. You've been to Fallowheart. You know something you preached with an intention, but everything went wrong. And maybe this is a sign to try to set things right in a way, or try at least.
I'm doing the cat
I'm
clap
just
emoji right now, just like with all of this.
This is awesome. What is? I know you're still typing that up again, but what's the faction again?
Oh yeah,
Which
I'll
faction?
come back. I'll,
Okay,
I'll come to it.
sorry.
No, it's fine. That's good. You know what? I'll just make it 100%.
Was it the Order of
And
Dawn?
yes,
Yeah, the Order of Dawn. They are anti-vampire.
pretty much.
We love
And
We
I
really love
and undead.
Anti-vamp. Yep.
But I mean, it can be like one of those things where it's like, especially for Valia, it's like, it wasn't my choice, please. It's like a not trying to redeem herself, but like trying to like gain their good
Please
graces.
help me.
Yeah, like help me, like I'll help
Yeah.
you. Yeah, like I'll give you insider knowledge. Like, yeah, that's sick.
Okay, so I've just typed up everything. I'll just, make this easy. So these are our connections. Mallory knew Boon Boon from before. First choice, first name comes to mind. Yes.
Yes.
You need someone strong who have been in combat of like hard combat. Company of Free Swords is definitely like fucking known for it because monster hunting is one thing, fighting
Yeah.
soldiers, like organized soldiers, kind of that thing is a different. So Company of Free Swords, job goes out. Cal in Malkovia hears the job and like, fuck yes, let's go. Mars has already been told to go find and has been given actually a name, like the name of Warlow, to get something from them that will probably help with the problems of the Chernow kingdom. That seems to be like twisting it. You take your ship, you reach Malkovia, amazing. From there, you find out the first caravan that leaves. Meet Valia in on the caravan. It's a long journey. You keep talking. Gal mentions about the job, about free company. Great. It's actually it's a matter of pride working for the company of Free Swords, and they have like a really good history also. Like they were they were asked to do something really nasty by a noble, and a soldier contingent were like, "Fuck no, you are evil," and they killed that noble. And from there, the company of free swords was formed. So it's a matter of pride, like being associated or working for them. Cal talks about it. Mars has more than a reason to travel hard. Valia obviously is like has a history with Fallow Heart, and maybe this is what she needed.
I'm
Any
so
changes in this? Anything you guys want to add, change, move, remove?
Well, looks
I
good.
think it looks great.
Nine.
Mickey,
Yes.
Mickey, what? Oh, go ahead.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I can, what I can do after this is over the next couple days, I can write you up some things from Mallory of what she sent to the Company of Free Swords, because
Oh
this
yeah.
is like a top secret mission. So like I can, so like after you and I talk about all of this, then I can write up like a little something that then maybe we can go ahead and pass along to Cal on that.
Yeah.
Just because as I'm thinking this through, like Malor, like obviously like this is something that needs to be kept quiet and on the down low. So
Yeah.
I can do some. You and I can like work on something like a little bit in character for that to go out.
Yeah. Makes sense because yeah, this is you don't want
Yeah.
the
All
information will
right.
leak already. Like there's a company waiting for you. Oh, you guys came. Thank you. And, all right. Yeah, I am all good with that. Okay, so we've got our personal connections also. I think pretty solid, and obviously, like during time, if we
Mhm.
want to change it, tweak it, we will just use one of the channels. Which let's see, let's create something in lower channel about it, like personal connection. I'll start making
Yeah,
more
it
channels so
should
that it's already
have.
one thing I would want. Player characters. Okay, so this is what I want. So right now, Siva has made multiple things, which is basically all of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All your character tokens are there. I would say all of you individually make at least like a placeholder comment, your character name, whenever we get to class of classes, and we'll do that. Those like something. So whenever we want to update something, you have a comment to go back to and just edit that comment. So we
Wait,
have
I have an
all the
even
player
better
information.
idea. Oh,
Okay.
I
See what's
can
cooking.
do.
Ooh.
Where is it? Here we go. We can make threads under
Oh,
each
Oh yeah.
character,
Oh.
and then you can add to it whenever you want.
threads have expiry.
Oh, do they?
I think
They
they
go
have.
dormant. They go dormant,
So
but they're
they're
still
dormant.
there. Yeah.
Right.
So
But
you.
the reason I want it a comment is it doesn't you're not writing a expose over here in your
Okay.
comment. It's like very basic information. Is that anyone it's just easy to just glance through it and see it.
Here you go. Let me do
Yeah.
this then.
So
There
that yeah,
should
you
be
just put in
one
a comment,
now.
your character name and whatever
Characters.
small bits of information. You're from Channel Kingdom, you're from this place. Uh and like small information, bits and pieces. Okay, so we've got characters, personal motivations, connections, patron. Okay, factions. Quick run through the factions. Company of Free Sword is basically a mercenary company, highly paid. They have their own code of honor. Let me just make it a little bit more bigger. Crimson Court, you already know. Cabal of vampires who rule over the Ostoian Empire, very powerful. Um, Ebon Syndicate. Well, wait, who's the rogue
I
in
am
our midst? Yeah,
glorious.
they amazing. So you would know about Ebon Syndicate. Again, it's they just have their fingers in every single city, including Fallowheart, and that will come into picture play. They have something going on in Fallowheart as well. which is basically literally this line. Basically, they have a presence in Fallowheart, but it seems to be like they are being hunted down.
Okay.
And they do something called blood elixir out of there. No one knows how they do it, what they do, but that's the only source for now. So that is there. The Monster Hunter Guilds, we've got Boon Boon representing them. Sorry, Boon Boon Esquire. Then we have Order of Dawn, which was Australians who fled from vampires, settled in a completely militia, committed to destruction of the undead, and also liberation of the rest of Ostoia. They work in hand with the Council of Mages, which rule Revo. Thaumaturge was interesting, so that's why I put it over there. But I think within our context, it probably won't make sense because they're mostly about like arcanists, and they like incite rebellions and all. And what it is it's a mythical organization. People talk about it, but literally no one believes it. No one has ever met anyone who says that they are of thaumaturge. So it's just like talked about gossips. It's more gossips and rumors than anything real. And then obviously this is the Council of Mages, Magocracy of Revo. They fucking want vampires gone. Yeah, and they do have connections to the elusive magic school, but we don't have any wizard, sorcerer, or warlock, which brings characters. All right, classes, subclasses. All right.
Yay.
Do we all have how much time do we all have more to give, or we can do another follow up from this?
Got a
I
little
have
more
time.
time.
I'm good.
We have time.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask a different question. Who wants, who cannot, who does not have time? All right. As silence, I will take as no. Everyone basically has time. All right. Classes, subclasses. Let's just run them down. Mallory, what are you playing?
I am a. Let me make sure I get this right, because new character who dis. Uh, Mallory is a. What is it called? I want to make sure. Come here, you rogue subclass. She is a sanguine thief rogue.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, so that is the kind of information that we'll put in the character channel.
Okay.
All right, so you are rogue, sanguine thief. Sick. And what have you chosen any background so far?
Yeah, I am a. Actually, have a write up. Here she is. Yeah. So her background is one of the Taken.
Oh,
Dang,
okay.
That
samesies.
I was going. Yeah. We're vibing on the same way. Although mine is super different, and so Mickey, I wanted to talk a little bit offline
Yeah,
with you
we'll talk.
of what
Yeah.
my thoughts are of making that work, and then you need a species, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes. What species are
Uh,
you playing?
an aether touched accursed.
Aether touched accursed. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Um. Uh. Great. Um. All right. Yeah. So put this information in your
Yep.
Mallory character thing, including the background thing. Um. Next, Lucy, tell us about Gal.
All right, Cal. He is a wrathful dead barbarian.
Nice.
Um, his background right now I have him as a pit fighter,
Ooh. Okay.
and species he's a wolven. So
Ah.
specifically like a bear wolven type instead of the typical wolf. He's more of a
Okay.
bear wolven.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Path of the Wrathful Dead. Okay, and you're a pet fighter. Oh, that is so fun. Interesting. Okay. Um, let's go to Valia.
Yeah, so Valia is a Dampier, cleric of the Eldritch Domain.
All right, you're a Dampier cleric. What's the background? If you have taken one.
I'm leaving that up to the dice as of right now. Depending on how I roll, I have a couple that I might go between.
Just since they
Okay.
unlinked like species stats and put them on background
Yeah,
stats.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
there's a few I'm going between right now.
Okay. Interesting. Got it. Got it. All right. Then let's go to Mars.
Yes. So I am disembodied College of Requiem bard.
Nice.
Nice.
So
And what's the background?
oh, the background is one of the Taken.
Oh, you're also one of the Taken. Okay, so we got
And then I
two.
used it for the
Nice.
whole, living in Trinault, the nearness to
Yep.
what is it, Karanarin, and like the Fae and things like that.
Yep.
So she was kind of yoinked and is like, hey, and I like what you did. I kind of updated it a little bit. Lucky you! You get to be the one to try to fix our problem. So, yeah.
Awesome. And then Boon Boon.
Boone
Esquire.
Esquire. Yeah.
Yes.
So Boone is a fighter, night watcher, with the background beast hunter.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
So we're really leaning into this. I want him to be the best, but I roll like garbage, so he's just gonna be a buffoon.
All right. Since you said it, let's do the next step, which is basically let's do ability scores. Who wants to volunteer to roll 46 in front of all of us?
Me!
All right.
I've been waiting all night
Volunteer.
for this.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
Here, actually, if you guys want, we can do it here so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yes, that'll be
Take
fun.
this
We'll cheer
real
for
quick.
you. And we will record this as well. All the numbers.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
bats.
So I'm rolling, you're rolling, and then we're just taking the highest, or is that only for hit
No.
points?
That's only for hit points. So first we'll just roll all your ability scores and then
I'll put my 4d6 away.
Oh, I dropped my chopstick. God damn it.
No.
I don't know if that's a good start.
Slid off my plate. Damn it.
Daisy, what are you doing? Baby, what's up? Daisy.
All right. So we're rolling dice.
Oh my god.
Yep.
BRB again, you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Roll 46. Take the top 3. Yes.
Yes. Yep. Wow, nice. 6, 5, 11 to 13. So you got 113.
And these aren't going down the board, right? It's just
No,
we'll
no,
put
no.
them wherever.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Okay. So 5, 4, 9, 4, 13. Another 13.
Oh god.
Oh, nice. 10, 15. That is cool.
There
Oh
we go.
shit, 14. Those are good numbers. That's what I don't want to jinx it. A 15. Okay, okay.
Last one.
Last one.
Sick.
Wow, 15. Okay. You got
Sick.
you definitely have at least 2 to 3 stars that will be
That's
plus
crazy.
3. That's
Yeah.
crazy roll.
Yeah.
That is crazy roll.
I roll like
Um,
shit, he says.
that
So
that
Boon Boon is actually gonna be not so bad at his job.
yeah. Okay, there we go. Boon boon all done. You can add it on your character sheet, at least like basic one. Just add it over there, and then you can play around with the background and all that stuff. Um, who wants to be the next sacrifice to the dice gods?
I believe in you, Alex.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Love it. Okay, hold on. Before you roll, just gonna make some next volume. Okay, go for it. All the best.
4d6. Let's see. I've never rolled it here. 2, 3, 4. Roll.
Nice, 10, 13. Okay, good start.
Yeah. No, it's a 14. Oh, -1. Okay, that's right. Let's do it again.
Oh, nice. 15.
Ooh.
Good. 5, 3, 8 to 10. Okay. 3, 3, 6, 7. Okay, we got the first single
Winners.
digits.
Okay.
10, 11. All right. And the last one is, oh, nice, 15. Okay, 15.
Take it. Nice.
13, 15, 10, 7, 11, 15. That's a good,
She's gonna be
nice
so
spread.
dumb. Let's go.
All right, you know what? Alex, pick the next one.
Oh, Lucy, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Oh, there's D6. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4.
14.
Alright.
13. Okay. What is it? 5, 4, 9, 4, 13. Yes,
Okay.
13. Okay.
Oh.
5, 3, 8 to 10.
How many more times?
2 more times.
2 more times. Oh.
4 to 6 to 8.
And then. Okay.
Okay, 6 for 13. Okay, we've got 14, 13, 13, 10, 8, 13. Wow, 13 seems to be
Yeah.
everywhere. Awesome. I mean, still pretty good rolls. Good rolls, I would say. All right, Lucy, pick the next one. Next sacrifice.
Oh, let's do net.
Ned, all right. Mallory.
Hello, that's perfect timing because I just sat back down.
Hey.
All right, let's go on Owlbear. Let's do 46.
Okay,
6 times.
so I hit the dice button up here, right?
Uh,
On the
Yes, if you hit them multiple times, that you'll see a small number show up. That's the
Okay.
number of dice it will throw. And then on the button, there's roll button. You can just tap it, or you can hold it, and it will just throw the dice at a much at a
faster rate.
pace. Fast, yeah.
Okay. So I'm doing 46 how many times?
6.
Okay.
So yeah, just click 4 times and then click the arrow, and then
Okay.
you can keep hitting reroll.
That's okay. All right, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wow, that's terrible.
We'll roll that again. The last one is. Yeah, that won't count. The last one. Wow. Oh, fifth. No, 16. No, yeah, 16.
21. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
2, 3, 4.
4, 3, 7, 3, 10. 16 is our highest so far.
Okay.
Okay, 5, 5, 10, 14. Okay, 3 more. 6, 3, 9 to 11. Two more. 6, 5, 11, 3, 14. Last one.
Okay, big no whammies.
Oh boy.
God.
Did that
Oh,
did that one actually cock? It's all cock. Well,
it is cocked. God damn it, digital dice. Don't cock. Don't be
I've
a
never
cock.
seen digital
All
dice
right.
do that before.
Yeah, last roll.
Okay, so don't worry. Okay. Oh, you can re-roll. Should I just hit the re-roll? No, I'm
If you
just
believe in
gonna
it.
click it. I'm not gonna leave that to chance.
Whoa!
18. Holy frick.
Damn! Wow.
16, 10,
Wait, I thought it was
14,
18.
11, 14, 18.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm just all six numbers. Yeah, 16, 10, 14, 11, 14, 18. God. Oof, oof,
Yeah.
oh.
Plot twist.
And
That
that's a, and
18's gonna go in charisma.
that,
And
the
then is gonna
the
be
best that I'll roll this whole campaign.
all right. Last one is
When I tell you
once.
I'm so nervous right now.
You got this. I
You
believe
got
in you.
this.
Okay.
10, 10.
It's
Okay,
okay.
it's a right. It's a good. It's a right in the middle start. Okay, 6, 3, 9, 3, 12. Okay, we're going up. 4, 3, 7, 2, 9.
Oh
2,
no.
7, 8. It's
Oh.
okay.
Woo!
6, 6, 12 plus 5, 17.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. 6, 6, 12, 4, 16. Okay. Okay. So 10,
Oh, it
12,
tracks. But I'm the
9,
only
8,
one with two negatives.
17, 16.
Very much tracks.
Oh no.
Double negatives just feels right for Siwa rolls.
There goes that dump strength and that dump intelligence.
Just right off.
Hey,
Right
don't
off.
forget about your ability score increases with your,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
there's gonna be a lot.
classes say it's okay.
Oh, man.
Um,
Incredible. Mickey, I have a character question.
yeah.
I have been fucking around with this for a little bit now.
Okay.
And I have the advanced weapon feat,
Yes.
and in Grim Hollow, black powder pistols and black powder weapons is what's used, but
Yeah.
there's no
Rex.
there's no mastery that can be attached to a black powder pistol when you're doing a
Yep.
mastery of a weapon. Will you allow a pistol mastery
Yes.
to apply to the black powder pistol as well?
Yes, I was actually thinking of maybe just copying pistol, creating a homebrew item, making into a black powder pistol, which is different roles because that is 2d4. Black powder pistol is 2d4 versus a normal pistol.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So
Think
I think that should allow it to add because pistol has I think the Vex. Yeah, I think it's the Vex.
pistol is Vex, and it is light. It is light. It is loading.
Yeah.
I think the only difference is just it's a 2d4 as opposed to just 1d4 for a regular pistol.
Yeah. Yeah. So yes, you can. It will be the Vex would apply for this one.
Okay. I mean, and I don't need a homebrew item for it. I just wanted to make sure that was okay.
Yeah.
I've taken the weapon mastery pistol, which is the same thing.
Got it.
But I'll
Uh,
just
yeah. You
make
know what? Just in your the because you already have the item black powder pistol, right? Uh, just customize it on this name. Just write Vex next to it in the brackets. That it's easy to remember because everything else which has the mastery the weapons show a star on it. Basically, however you want to remember it, that there is Vex on it, you
Yeah.
remember it.
Okay.
But yes,
I got
Vex would apply.
Okay. Got it.
Amazing. And the next step is HP rolls.
Hit points.
So, you all obviously get like max HP at level 1, which is great. Let's do the opposite way now. We'll start with Mars. So let's roll off. You are a bard. So this
D8,
is
baby.
D D8, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna roll a D8,
Okay.
and then you go for it.
Yeah.
And let's see. I got a
Okay.
4.
I got a 5.
5. All right, so you get 5. Great. Let's do it again. Here we go. I got 6.
Ooh. I will take your 6.
All right, so you get 5 and 6 to your rolled HP. Um, hold on. Sorry. Okay, so going back, Mallory, you are a rogue, so yours is also a D8.
Where's my D8? Okay, and how many do we roll for this? 2?
So we'll just do one by one. We have to roll only twice.
Oh.
I'll go first, and then you go, and then you pick basically the highest one,
Okay.
unless we both read. Oh, I rolled a 7. Pretty nice. Okay, what do you?
Okay.
Ooh.
And you said a D8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we
Oh.
re-roll.
Oh no, those are so good too.
Okay, let's see re-roll.
Let's go.
I got 7 again.
I got a
You got
1.
1? Okay, so first one is then 7.
Okay. Okay, and then the
Um,
next one?
and this is for the next level, which is level 3. Oh, 8. Okay, that's
Ooh.
max. 1.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I am rolling good. That makes me happy.
The
Okay,
only
so
time
we
you want the game to roll
got.
good.
All right, next up is Cal. Cal, you're a barbarian. Let's go D12.
12.
The mythical D12. All right. Let's see. 10. Oh shit, that's
Oh,
pretty good.
let's see. Yep, I'll take that
7.
10.
All right. So that's 10.
All right.
All right. Let's do this again. 1. Okay,
One.
that's bad. 7. There you go.
7.
So you got,
Okay.
yeah, 10 plus 7. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Valia, you're a cleric, so you have D10,
D8.
D8. Very good.
Unless they changed it in 2024.
No. I just don't remember it. Okay. Ready, Valia?
Let's go.
Okay, I've got 6.
All right. That's going to be a 5, so I'll take your 6.
Okay. 6. All right, and then let's do round 2 of D8s. 8. Okay. I've got max.
Yep, I got a 7, so
Ooh, okay.
Good HP.
All right, Boon Boon. D10s.
Rolled a 10.
Boon Boon Esquire.
Boon Boon couldn't wait for me. All right, I also rolled nice, but okay, you get 10. Good job. That is
Oof,
awesome.
that's a 1.
Okay, D10. 5. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take
Not
that
bad.
5, obviously.
Nice.
So,
Okay. Pretty good rolls, I would say, HP wise. She should be like. All right, so we've got our 46 is done. We've got our HP rolls done. Um, and we've got our species done, character motivations, main things are we've covered almost everything. And the campaign summary is just for, I mean, you guys can just read through it. It is not much. And through the map, I've just told you Ostoyan Empire, Ray was seceded, wants to free the rest of the Ostoya. Burak Empire just wants to get through it. We don't care about them anymore. Get lost. Fallowheart is the city where all of things can like merge through. So,
One quick
yes,
reminder, because
yes.
D&D Beyond is weird. This is for Nat. I don't know if you've ever used or however often, but when it does rolled HP, it's not taking into account that your first one is your max dice. So when you go into rolled HP, your numbers
Okay.
should be like max dice
Oh, yeah.
plus what we rolled. That is what you put into rolled HP. So like
Yep.
everybody here would take like mine would be 8 plus what I did. Caldor's would be 12 plus what you rolled, and that is what goes into rolled HP. Like
Yeah.
you don't just put what we rolled here. Make sure you add
That first level.
your
Yeah.
base. Yeah,
So,
it's kind of
Okay.
so
funky.
for Mallory, that is a D8. So that by default level one is 8. So yours total
Yeah,
will be 8 plus 7
7
plus
plus
8.
8.
So
Yeah,
that is
it's crazy.
16, 17,
23.
18, 19. Okay. Thank
So
you.
that's 23 in rolled HP thing. If you want to, if you have any questions regarding that, you can also like just share your screen. So we can just point out or reach out to any one of us, literally.
Okay.
Um, and now you guys can also obviously like put in your ability scores where you want them. You've got your background scores to figure out how you want to put them. Everyone gets an origin feat, which I think comes with the background that you have chosen. So in here we go, character creation. So we've got almost everything done except the gold part. This I would say is that we've already said that you can add background. Background items can be added. So whatever, when you're almost at the character creation end, you get a choice. Whatever you get from background items, you can just add it and then just take gold from your class and then add 200 gold on top of it.
Sweet. So that basically looks like
Um,
clicking B in your first section and A in your second section.
yes, and where is it? Where is it? If campaign, content management. Okay, so player's handbook is actually I've shared it through the campaign with all of you guys. I will just put a link. Sources, player's handbook, which is basically for your equipment, starting with weapons. So whatever you buy, I trust you. You do the math and add in your inventory. Uh, just put it in. Let's just put it over here. Okay. So you can again just go through the list of weapons, armors, tools, any adventuring gear that you might think you want to have, and one common magic item. Let me know what you're taking, just in case I have some reservations against it, but hopefully I don't think I should have it, and it
Okay.
should be fine. And yes. And whatever we discuss about your characters, basically, your motivations, what connection do you have to Ravo or to other characters, just add it in your in D&D Beyond's character sheet also. There is wait, where is it? Yeah. I think it's the back extras where you add it. Nope, notes. Yeah, so in notes you can just have like backstory, any allies that you know of right now, and that or allies or enemies, or the other thing like which comes as package of your motivations, basically motivations are different like from patron. And then I think I will definitely reach out to all of you to discuss a couple of things once you've all put this all together, and I will obviously make notes of it, what it makes sense. Um, so I think we covered everything today, pretty much.
Very
Did
Oh,
we?
cool.
Did
Siwa brought up earlier at the start of our talk, and I think some of you guys were talking about before I joined. We don't have a common language in Atharis, so what is our common group language going to be?
got it? Okay, so because
Goblin.
so no, no, it's not like no that ways, but so Melody is from Revo. Valia is also from Ostoia, but both of you are from Ostoia.
Yeah.
Shanol Kingdom is the only one which has its own language and could be a barrier-ish. Uh, I would say Gal, because of company of free words, could have at least a couple of languages. So there is a common denomination, sort of.
Okay.
Could be what is called like Lower Burak. And again, I'll just put it right now in general chat or resources. I will include. And it what Lower Burak is basically every at one point everything was like a Burak empire, and that is a
That
massive
makes
empire
sense.
that did everything. And before even this vampire thing came out, it was basically Burak empires, like people who just fled the lands, crossed the mountains, and went to like Ostoia, and then eventually created the Ostoian Empire. This is like pre-vampire thing. So that language has kind of come in, and then over like centuries, obviously has taken its own character. But there is enough that if you know Lower Burak, it is easy enough to connect with most of the people around the world because they eventually have trade and all. People who are from Ostoia, which is Valia and Mallory, definitely. You guys definitely know Ostoia also.
Okay.
You would know that Ostoia language. Boon. Boon, do you
Uh,
think Boon would have been mostly operative in Ostoia land?
yeah, he's from. Hold on, let me pull up the map here. Donde está?
Could you write these down for us in the chat, Mickey?
Yes. In this
So
chat, yes.
Boone is from Riven.
What? Where is
Boone,
Riven?
Riven. It's in Ostoia. It's north of Nova Ostoia, on the east side of the map, on the coast, on the southeast.
To the right of the E of Estoian Empire.
Oh, Riven. Boon is from. Fuck. So you are actually part of the Vampire Kingdom.
Fighting the monsters, yes.
That makes sense. You were also interesting. Make sure to add that part. It's fun. It's interesting. Okay, I was writing languages. Okay, so then Ostoya, I would say the Ostoya is the common language for all of you, except maybe, and even for like, okay, here's the thing. I want you all to talk for sure. So what that means is, Mars is the only one who's from out of this, but because of the way, um, you can send across, um, you have over your long journey picked up enough Ostoyan to communicate.
Sounds good. It's gonna be a lot of how you say
I love it.
I cannot wait to hear Siwa do a French accent. This is gonna be great. She has
real
already
bad.
promised
It's
that
real
she's
bad.
gonna do it.
Is she gonna be practicing it all around the house? She's gonna
We'll
be talking to
see.
the
Absolutely.
dogs.
Hello. Mimis and Murphy. You are bad puppies.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. So it's Astoya is the common language that you all can speak.
Do you want us to like replace, like, since it gives us like these other two random ones, should we just like create a, because I think I know you
Custom?
can go, yeah, you can go into proficiencies and languages and just create your own.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet. So we can just take
Yeah,
common
it's
off
just
and put
easier.
in Estoyan.
Yeah.
But well, let me take common off. We can pretend it's not there. All right. Language. Oh, it won't let you put one in? Lame. I thought you could
hold
write
on.
your own in.
Thought so too.
All right, there's one that starts with an
Hold
O.
on.
We should just all pick that one. Does that say troglodyte?
Yes.
I love it. We can do the Otiug. It looks kind of like a Estoyan.
The Odic language.
Odiug.
Sick.
Yeah.
I think
That's
so.
almost as bad as troglodytes.
I can do it as a DM. I think I can
Okay.
add Astoya.
Sweet.
So I did it for Gal. So let me just go ahead and do it for all of you.
I'm trying to decide which one of my things I want to switch to, like, proficiencies I want to switch.
Ooh.
That would make sense. Like I said,
Nikki.
like the insight being charisma, you know?
Nikki, I'm going ahead and DMing you my question about the background.
Okay. Okay. Got this.
Just because like I'm looking at like all of the choices and this is where I need DM's help.
Good. Hold on. Okay. I have added Astoya to all the 5 characters now as language. So
Thank
you,
you.
if you refresh it, you should be able to see it.
We're adding 200 gold, right?
Whatever you get at level 1, like by default. So you don't take equipment, take the gold, and then plus 200. Yeah. So it
Okay,
should
cool.
always, yeah.
Alright. Anything else? 'Cause if so, I need to BRB if there's anything else.
I think
I think my only question is if we have an idea of what days we're going to be playing and how
Yes.
often we are going to be playing.
Yes. Days will have to like actually talk about it, but then I was thinking frequency once every 2 weeks.
I'm good with every other week.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That way we can wiggle around other things, because me and Alex have another home campaign that's like every other week basically as well. So if we could get like an opposite schedule of that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I do have to be right back for a second, but keep
And time-wise also, I wanted to propose just 3 hours, not more than that.
I'm good. I'm totally good with that.
I am perfect with that.
Lucy, Nat,
Oh, yeah, I'm
you
good.
guys are okay?
Yep.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so we still have some time. We're not gonna kick off this campaign like in its all in the next month and a half because it's December soon, and I'm also gonna be away in December quite a
Yeah.
bit. And my work is also kind of like being weird this next couple of weeks. Plus, we have the other West March campaign also winding down. So, but I, before hopefully this year ends, if we can all figure out a time, I
Mhm.
do want to run a one shot with the new characters.
Love it.
Ooh. Yeah.
The big thing for me is every Sunday I have my Pathfinder game in the evening. So
Fair,
like
I can't do Sunday. Yeah.
yeah. And then like Siwa was saying, I have an every other week on Saturday evening. So like this is my off week on Saturday. But I can play
Yeah,
during
this
the
is our
day.
off week on Saturday
Yeah.
too, and I can't
Okay,
play
good.
weekend days because I work.
Yeah, right, because you work.
So, but yeah, so like this Saturday is like our off Saturday from our home game.
Okay. Wait, so weekend evenings or like basically 7, 8 p.m. Eastern time, does that just I'm just generally throwing weekends out, not any specific day. Does that work?
Say that one more time.
Yeah,
The weekend evenings, like 7 p.m. Eastern onwards. Not necessarily 7, but maybe 7:30, 8, 8:30
7
also.
Yeah, 7 p.m. works for me.
Yeah, that works for me too.
Okay.